Ebusia for Hajia Samira Bawumia na yenim se ye vice president ayire no kopie mu e watakwa university campus na hona ondi ne nusrade hunu ni kunu nusrade hunu ene nyama wa femu abrabom edutudwa na se behwe education system e wo Ghana ha se pa na tse MPP ene krum mu den it is a ban abato pa university campus na dodo na eko edema MPP na eho eno de nsem ekotudwa na o training nsem na ebusua ofri mu omoye bako 6 ono pe ene baba awo se ebusua nim na ebusua fo boa ne ye pa ewo ne education mu they pushed her mo tries some bekasa treno manati assess education is the key nende sa education na boano ma wedu baby a wedu no at the same time no na osanso e catch omonse bibia mo nyame adom free SHS aboa ma ebi mu abepie mu ewo university ase nti mun take this advantage MPP amenyoko no e ma mo sa advantages we na be ya mo be grabe na mo future it to me I am bright because they say baby am wono opimpo into me entrance say madam fu we amene na mechna bi ha no be wo anase nya ha ne wo nti education no ebe boa ye papa because system na ewom sisi ano chale nti at the same time nsem o kanu na ye bisa say so university na nya me adom na se utumi ewe university a enye nurse ya na okwakoye enye teacher ejuma ya na okwaye ejuma bembi eno ano mukwaku rura na so NDC amanyoko no eyi nursing allowance free teaching allowance free inti omuwe university na dia no mukwakoye alawa bi enu ho ska bia so mbenya at the close of every month bia no ebe ska fie bi na eno na MPP amanyoko ni trese sa alawa no ombe restore ombe ma bibia ada ho pepepe se ne wo se eda se ne be ya youth no oman Ghana befa ne ntoma pa ifra if you are so university na so pe loan bia and I say in the university most of the times no loan na eboa student loan na eboa student ni bebre na akwakoji loan na yehia guarantor enda yetro etna ye sisi a lot of things asisiano nipa baako eni so ade hunu amma sisiano o peso kwaji student loan mpoa yen stress will be brain na eni so ade hunu Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia Ghana card or de ebaye into with your Ghana card yen so ye Ghana ni unya guarantor bia details bibia so nti we more powerful edema MPP amanyo kun at the same time obi wa oni skill bia oni insanu ejuma obi wa kaya ye no de bone bra scampo a ode be kwa university ni bi oni bi a lot of things has happened ona bra bomo a wenyi to who say free SHS na eye de but on to me nkobi ni nyine no NPP amanyoku no eni suade hunu e de mo bia especially wona kaya ye for a whole lot of Ghanaians in suade hunu bebre wo ho edema each and every one our from one say oye Ghanaian inti 1 million jobs there Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia inu so ade hunu ba kwa obo de room na chese we ICT enwo yemfa ICT ye training ama mutumi atena mu fie na mutumi aye adwuma wa manone uti fie na so ICT nti uye juma manone monthly so na etua oka and a whole lot of things but me aye abrabo bia person boy you put food on your table until we any another in Swadi hunwa just a Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia ya vice president owo say inu Swadi hunu ba kono na enche kwa na chese wapa huntuma if we also a royal gold refinery so ya commission team we share mining aspects na you different level it was for the same bebre na ekoso na mense wo time no yebekọ ne akwakotie nsem no efue Hajia Samira Bawumia ebra obura Takwa University ebra student no eboje no so omode asa ekache ye mami se ai omope no so ade hu bia Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia ede ba no yebekọ ne akwakọhwe asa ne bi ewienso a na yede yankasa ye Hajia Samira Bawumia the speech no at us.
How do we leapfrog How do you plan when you don't know your strength? How do you plan when you don't know how many people are in a country or in a particular location? So we insisted that this policy that we had started during President Kufuor's time, that they couldn't complete, we insisted that we're going to focus on the national ID card. We finished the national ID card, and then we did the address system. Because not knowing where somebody stays is also a complication in economics. So when you go to the bank, you take a loan, you default on the loan, how are you found? You can't be found. So that risk is spread across. Interest rates are high because of that, as part of the factors that drive interest rates up. So finding people is also another part of our security in this country. And we insisted on doing that, and we did that. Today, Dr. Bawumia is talking about credit scoring. So it's all coming together. What is individual credit scoring? That you'll be assessed as an individual to see what is your own credit history, so that you can access credit which is not tied to other people's risk, which means credit will come down, interest rates will come down. That is the sort of innovative thinking we're looking at. We cannot keep doing the same things and expect different results. We need a leader who is brilliant, who can see into the future, and who is preparing us for the future. We know we are in the digital economy now, in the digital world, where everything is at our fingertips, where you can access information at your fingertips. So what is he saying? As his priority, when he comes in, by the grace of God, January 5th, he's sworn in as the President of the Republic of Ghana. He's saying that one of his priorities, his utmost priorities, is to create 1 million jobs, ICT-trained individuals in the country, and I'm sure a lot of you will benefit from that program, so that you can be sitting wherever you are and working across the pond in other parts of the world. Other countries are doing it, and we can do it.
Wow.
When we said we were going to bring the drones, our friends said it is not possible. And what did we do? We made it possible. Let us choose possibilities. Let us choose bold solutions. Let us choose a bright future. Let us choose solutions. Let us choose optimism over pessimism. That is the path we are on for this election. We need a leader who believes in us, who has ideas. Ask yourself, what is the alternative? What ideas are they sharing with us? Why are they saying we should vote for them? They haven't given us any alternatives. They haven't given us a vision that you can see yourself as thriving in that future.
Exactly.
This government, the Bawumia government, has created more jobs than any other government in the history of Ghana. I repeat, more jobs than any other government in this fourth republic. So let's ask ourselves, as a young person who is hoping that when you finish school you'll get a job, who are you going to bank on? Who is your best bet? That person who knows how to create jobs. That person who knows how to create jobs that you will be also benefiting from. When you look at infrastructure, you have it here. But across all sectors, we have outperformed every government. Our investment in education is unmatched. When we talk about Agenda 111, maybe some of you don't know what that means. That means a district hospital in every district that doesn't already have one, and some of the new regional hospitals, we are investing in that. And as he said, we built 190 hospitals, and that's excluding the community health posts, which we call the CHIPS compound. That excludes other renovation works that we're doing. When it comes to roads, our record is unmatched. This is a government that is serving you. This is a government that is working hard. And most importantly, our next president, Dr. Bawumia, is committed to working even harder for you. He's always thinking about solutions. He's thinking about ideas. students. You know the policies that we've put forth. He's saying that we're going to expand the livelihood empowerment programs. We're going to set up, in fact, just a couple of days ago, he launched that new gold refinery, and it's going to be LBMA certified, and by is the London certification that you need so that your gold can be used as a reserve. All of those are job creating opportunities for you. We're looking out for the young people of this country. So let us make a choice that will make our future brighter. Let us stick with the new patriotic party. Let us stick with Dr. Bawumia because he has ideas, he has solutions, he is committed, he is passionate, and he will work hard for you every single day. He is the leader that we need for this country. He is the leader that will care for you. And I myself, I'm not sitting in Accra because I could very well decide to just stay at home. But no, I know what the opportunities I got did for me. And with what I've gotten, I also know that I need to give back. I need to make sure that you grow stronger, better than I. I need to be a pace setter so that you guys can come through and be better, so that this Ghana that we are all aspiring to, working hard for, can shine bright, because we can do it. We have the personnel, we have the brains, we have the muscle. We know we are able to do it if we put our minds to it. So join us on December 7th on this journey. This is a journey of possibilities. This is a journey of advancing our country. This is a journey of making sure that nobody is left behind. And as you join us and vote for Bawumia on December 7th, I also want you to remember your Member of Parliament, George Mrekuduka. He's hardworking, he's dedicated, and he's committed to working for his constituency. When we're in Accra, there are projects, or maybe we're thinking who's willing and able to send those projects down, and that person is George Mrekuduka. So when you vote for Bawumia, you vote for So my dear friends, let us do
Ebusia Fonti ha ena medimu esi we if we Hajia Samira Bawumia ne ho ena yati uti adofonom just esi any midi aha training just celebs medimu esi